Hi everybody! I hope you had a lovely Monday. It's the first day of our vendor show and my name is Michelin Maloney. I am your personal Seint artist, and if you're looking at my face wondering what the hairy heck is going on here, stay tuned because I am going to explain it all to you. So first of all, what is Seint makeup? It is a cream-based makeup system that was developed by Kara Brooks. Kara is a makeup artist from Hollywood who found that she would do these, beautiful faces on clients, give them a whole bunch of products, send them home, and they were never able to recreate that look or know what to do with those products once they got home. So Kara thought, well, this is silly. So she sat down and developed a makeup line that is, first of all, nourishing to the skin, has way less ingredients than what you'll find in most grocery store brands, and is super easy to put on in one layer. So you're not doing concealer and foundation and blush and lipstick and 20 different eyeshadows. You don't have to do all that. So what she developed was what we call the HAC, the Highlight and Contour Foundation System. So it is made up of 3 colors. There's a pop highlight, which is lighter than your skin tone. There is your main highlight, which matches your skin tone. And then there is a contour, which is your shadow or darker than your skin tone. And what I have done is I have done half my face with what we call the cheetah hack. So this is where you apply your hack in using your fingers. And you just kind of literally paint by number. It's so easy. So I'm going to do the other side of my face and then I'm going to show you how to blend all that in. So first of all, we have our contour. And one thing about this makeup, it's super pigmented. So I don't have to like swipe, I just have to pat. Get some on my finger here. And then you just swipe her down. And all you're doing right now is you're just placing it where you want it. So your contour is going to go where you already have a natural shadow. So around your hairline, on your cheekbone, down here. And I like to make mine a little bit thicker, especially when you're doing it on the camera. It needs to be a little bit darker than what you'd usually do. And I swoop it up a little bit just to give my cheeks a lift. And then I'm going to bring it down to my jawline. Down here, just to give some definition. Make sure I get some definition down going on here. And under your skin. Whoop. Your chin, I mean. It's kind of fun, it's like literally finger painting my face. And of course, we do have natural shadows on our noses. So I'm going to use some contour down my nose like I did on this side. And what's cool about this is depending on how you put your contour on, you can actually change the appearance of your nose. So you can make it longer, thinner, wider, shorter. You can give yourself a button nose, which is kind of fun. Contour is amazing. It's like magic. So, and this, I actually put this on about 10 minutes ago and it's still creamy. It doesn't dry out. It doesn't go into your pores. It doesn't sink into your wrinkles. It just sits like a second skin perfectly on your skin. And you'll notice if after you do your application, if you touch your skin and it still feels kind of tacky or sticky, it's because you've actually used too much. And we do tend to do that because we think we have to. But with this makeup, you do not have to use a lot. Like I said, I'm overemphasizing a little bit, exaggerating a little bit because I do want you to be able to see it on camera. So this side is darker than what I'd usually do. This side is probably closer to what a usual application would be. So right now I'm just putting my main foundation on, just dotting it in different spots. And this map is very forgiving. My 10-year-old decided that she was going to do my makeup one day and she was like, contour here, contour down here, main highlight here, highlight all over here, blended it all in and it still looked gorgeous. So, don't be too concerned. Anybody can do this. If I can do this, you can do this. My 10-year-old can do this, you can do this. So my main highlight, just put it in those few spots. And now I'm going to switch to my pop highlight. So your pop highlight is a little bit lighter than your skin color. It goes down your nose, kind of over your eyebrows, and you can stick a little bit on your chin, on your Cupid's bow, and it's just to bring where you usually get light on your face is through your T-zone. So that's kind of where your highlight goes. You can also do a little bit around your eyes, around here, if you want to do that. If you have a bit of blue under your eyes, the trick is to do your pop highlight on top of the darkest spot, and then your main kind of swoosh that underneath, and that will cover up that. So very simple, got all the dots on. And here's the other cool thing. So Seint's Lip and Cheek, you don't have a separate thing. You don't have lipstick and then blush. It's all the same. It's cream based, and it blends beautifully. So I have a bunch because I have an addiction. These are the semi-glosses. These are your satins or your matte. And every month, Seint releases a new color. So this month is Pink Lemonade. And I actually just got it, so I haven't tried it. This is like me trying Pink Lemonade for the first time. And just putting it on, I am in love. I am a pink girl. I love pink. So, yeah. Yeah, I had to say I like this. It's we do have a few pinks that I'm in love with. My favorite one is actually Petal. It's a gloss. This one right here. And I actually like to mix them. So, because satins, I do love the look of satin, especially on cheeks, but I love the gloss. So I'm gonna mix a bit of Petal in with my Pink Lemonade. And you'll notice I haven't even used a brush yet. There you go. And you might notice on this side of my lip, I just put a little bit of contour under my lip. This side I didn't. So doing that little bit of contour just gives your lips a plump, and it works as a lip liner. So again, you're eliminating a product that you don't need. And I'm just gonna finish off the contour on this side just to show you. And right now, I don't know if you guys remember like Pamela Anderson back in the 90s, how she had that gorgeous brown liner and pink lipstick look. That's basically what we're recreating here. It's come back into style. It's like ombre lips and ombre cheeks and brown liner around your lips with pink lipstick. So I personally love it. It's my thing. It's my jam. Okay, so got the HAC on. Our lips are done, and here's the magic. So we're at 8 minutes right now. So I've done all this in 8 minutes, but I've been talking a lot. When it's just me like this, like I said, I put this side on about 10 minutes before I started the video, and it took me literally a minute and a half, honestly. It's super fast. If you're a busy mom, I'm a busy mom. You don't have time to like fool around with makeup for half an hour. So, all right, the magic. This is called the Buff Brush, and it is the brush that is going to give you that perfect airbrushed blended look. So let's get started. So I'm going to use the bigger end to blend in my main highlight and my pop highlight colors together. And you can see how that just like, boom. Like I said, this has been sitting there for 10 minutes. This you saw me put on, but they both blend in beautifully because cream makeup does not dry. It doesn't dry out your skin. Does not dry out in the tin. So you're never gonna open your palette. You could leave your palette in the cupboard for like a year and be like, oh yeah, there's a wedding next weekend. Open up your palette and your makeup is still going to be perfect. It does not dry out. It lasts forever. And, oh, that's the other thing. So we have these beautiful little palettes. When you order your makeup, you start with a palette, and they come in different sizes and different colors. These have all my eyeshadows in it. It's a 3-layer. my Pro, the one that has my lip and cheeks. This is the Pro palette, which holds, if you're an artist, that's what you want. And they come, when you get your lip, they come in these beautiful little tins. And you just pull off the lid and you stick it in your palette like this. Like so. And then it doesn't fall out at all. And so you have a custom made palette. So when I go on vacation, this is all I take. I take this. That's it. It's got my 3D. It's got my bronzer, which we'll talk about later in the week. It's got my lip and cheek colors. I can add an illuminator, and it's got my eyeshadows. So that's all I take with me when I go on vacation. And then I take, these are my favorite brushes. So there's like 8 brushes here. 10 brushes. There's 5 brushes that are double-ended, but there's like 10. So I'm going to be showing you how to use these brushes throughout the week too. All right. I have one of those minds that do a million things at once, so bear with me. We'll get back to blending. Okay, so blend it right over your eyes. And there's a couple ways to blend. You can do what's called a stipple blend, which is where you just kind of like this, you pat it in. Okay. And then there's the traditional where you go in circles. Now, one thing, when you get close to your lip and cheek, you do not want to be blending your lip and cheek all over your face. So be very careful to kind of skip that area until you get your main and your pop all kind of in there. And again, like I said, it's been sitting on my face for a little while and it's blending. It is just beautiful. So I don't know in the comments below if you've popped a comment or anything, just letting me know if you have experience with makeup, if you're comfortable with makeup application, if you're like me and we're like, I don't know what I'm doing, so you never did it. Just let me know, and let me know if you've used cream makeup before, if you've used liquid, kind of what your past brands have been. Okay, so now I'm going to flip ends to the little end. We're going to blend in that contour because you don't want to have a brown line sticking around your face. So see, the contour looks scary, but it looks like natural skin color once you get that all blended in, right? Doesn't look like you're wearing a mask or anything. It just looks like skin, light and shadow. And this is going down here. This is going down this side. So I actually pre-recorded this video because 8 o'clock is really late to do your makeup. And also I like to have good lighting when I do my makeup. So right now it is about 1:30 and I just put my daycare babies to bed. I've got 4 of the cutest kids you would ever love to meet. And we've been on vacation for 2 weeks, so I've been closed for 2 weeks, and today's their first day back. And they just go right back into routine. So it was like, they knew what they were doing. I was like, oh yeah, what are we doing again? And they're like, craft time, outside time. Like, they're just awesome. I love these kids. So 2 of them are leaving me in September. One is going to, well, they're both kind of going to school. One is starting kindergarten and the other one is starting daycare at his sister's school. So that'll be exciting. He'll get to kind of see his sister at recess and stuff like that. So I'm going to miss them like crazy, but I know they're going to good places. And all right, so another thing is you want to blend that contour right down your neck. Because you don't want to have a line of contour. And the magic of that, don't skip this step. People are like, I'm going to skip the contour. Don't skip the contour. What that did is that just erased all of my little extra blubby blub down there. So in pictures and stuff, you look like you're 10 pounds lighter. It's crazy. Okay, so now we're going to blend in this cheek. Now this cheek might look really scary because of that bright pink, but look at how beautiful and natural that kind of blends all in. Okay, so it's really good, and that contour comes under. I did it a bit thicker, like I said, a bit thicker than I usually would. I think I overdid it a little bit. with the placement. The placement's wider than what I usually do. So I'm just gonna add a bit more contour there just to bring that down a bit. So there, that's good. And then this side, we're gonna blend all this in. I'm gonna use both ends. So another trick when you're blending in your blush and your contour on your cheeks is to blend up, not down, because you don't want to pull your face down with that brown. You want to lift it. The idea of this contour under your cheek is that it lifts your cheek up a bit and gives it a bit of definition. So I'm like, okay, so pretty much there. So you can see that all blended in beautifully. It looks very natural. It picks up lots of good lighting. So that is your basic hack. I haven't done my eyes, although you can see I did add a bit of contour on this eye just to show you that if you don't want to wear eyeshadow, you don't have to. You can use your HAC and you can do like a little bit in your crease, a little bit of the contour here. I use the pop highlight in the middle and then my main on the top, and it just creates a very nice eyeshadow that makes my eye kind of pop. On this side, I just used my main highlight just to show you the difference. So this looks nude, like there's nothing. And this just has a little bit of shadow. So that's kind of cool. And I haven't put my mascara on yet. I'm gonna do that off camera because it looks funny when you do it on camera. You're like, so yeah, I will do that off camera and I'll put a before and after picture below. But this is your basic hack. Very natural, very beautiful. I can blend that in a bit more. Very easy and very quick. So hope you enjoyed that. And join me. I'm going to be doing some more videos this week to show you how to do more advanced techniques. We're going to talk about eyebrows. We're going to talk about ombre lips and cheeks. We're going to talk about a couple of different eyeshadow applications. And we're going to talk about the skincare, which is, I mean, if you're going to buy something, buy the skincare. It's fantastic. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Michelin Maloney of Green Apple Nutrition and Wellness, and I am your personal Seint artist this week. Have a good night. Talk to you soon. Bye.